Everyone, hope you're doing super duper good. This is my second story from the Kanyakumari to Coconut Travel Stories. The district we're covering here is the capital of Kerala, which is also the largest city in Kerala, the great Thiruvananthapuram. It can also be pronounced as Trivandrum. It's a beautiful place situated along the Arabian Sea and at the southernmost tip of India. The city got its name from the Malayalam word Thiru, means Ananta, Puram means city, together the city of Lord Ananta. Martanda the pioneer of modern Travancore, changed the city of Trivandrum to a great extent. A smooth economic and cultural progression took place in the city. During Varma's realm, this capital city became a cultural hotspot. It became the rendezvous of luminaries, artists, musical maestros, and painters. You can reach Trivandrum by air, train, or bus. It's well connected to the rest of the country. One warning though, it's always humid and hot, except the monsoon season. But who wants to miss the beautiful greenery and beaches, isn't it? Let's go and explore Trivandrum. Are you ready? We planned a trip in December. The weather a little bit alright to roam in Trivandrum, the southernmost end of Kerala. It took almost 15.5 hours of journey in train from Bangalore. We selected Veli station in Trivandrum to descend, as the places we had in our list was in around this place. We booked a hotel near to the station, which is Planet Residency at Venpalavatam. Hotel was good in a calm place, but I would suggest choose to get down central and get a hotel at the town itself. Finding good restaurants in the morning time is a real challenge in Kochuveli. One good thing we did was to book a rental car via Maruti's IndusGo. Compared to other rental services, I felt this is much better in terms of the quality of the cars they provide. The rental office was walkable distance from the hotel, so it was very easy for us to pick the car we selected. Go with a rental car instead of taxi, as we have this better choice in the Trivandrum town. We got down at Kochuveli station around 9:30 and walked up till hotel so as to have breakfast on the way. Couldn't find any decent restaurants on the way, but a small mess kind of eatery near to the hotel. Post a quick breakfast and we headed to our individual rooms, which were booked in advance. Check-in was quick and got recent rooms to settle ourselves. It was a comfortable stay and they provided car parking as well. It was highly humid even in December. AC came to rescue. We took ample rest and went out to pick the car and then to Veli tourist village. We heard there is a floating restaurant, so that was our target. After driving in Bangalore, the drive in Trivandrum was much comfortable, except the narrow roads which we had to navigate through the next 2 days. At least the roads within town were really in good condition. We reached the place soon, enough space at the parking. Unfortunately, there were very minimum options for lunch. This is good to explore in the evening time as we get only quick bites there. But then the view from the restaurant was good. We captured some wonderful pics and we had fast food and relaxed there for a while. They have sufficient space, so there is no rush to vacate the place soon after eating. It was quite very sunny, so we were not in a hurry to step out as well. We had a lot of time to kill before the sunset plan, so we walked through the Veli tourist village. There is boating, toy trains to pass time, some games at the walkway, mangoes and other snacks to bite. A lot of time to kill, except the unbearable humidity. We walked a little bit more and found a calm beach. Though it was sunny, it was a beautiful beachside. We thought of sitting under a big umbrella kept for customers who were buying mangoes and cucumber. The lady seller chased me away when I was enjoying that for free. It was time for us to drive to our next spot. We reached Vettucaud church as planned, quite near to the Veli tourist village. It was crowded. Not sure, some prayers were going on when we reached, or it's usually crowded due to its popularity. I'm not sure. Shops were in full business on both the sides of the road near to the church. The church is so beautiful. The architecture was so lovely. We sat inside for some time watching the marble, stepped out as it was nearing sunset time, drove towards Sanghumugham beach, got convenient parking. Sanghumugham beach is considered as the Arattu Kadavu of Sri Anantha Padmanabhan, the presiding deity of the city. Thousands of Hindus perform Balitarpanam during special occasions. Sanghumugham is the prime location for Ganesh Nimarjan at the time of Vinayaka Chaturthi as well. I had a good sharbat where my partner was analyzing the quality of chai in each shop over there. While munching on some roasted peanuts, we saw an interesting scene at the shore. Tractor is used to push the small boats to the waves so that it gets momentum to go further deep into the sea. It was exciting to watch that for a while. Spent some time during the sunset, running and playing on the beachside, absorbing the last ray of the sun of the day. We headed back to the room. If you're a non-veg and toddy lover, Kerala is the right place for you. You get very nice spicy non-veg dishes in the local toddy shops. Just that, careful, you are at the right shop to get the original toddy and hygienic food. There are a few good shops in Venpalavatam for this. Lulu Mall is also nearby if you want to have some window shopping. I got terrible headache due to the sudden change of weather. After resting for a while, we visited a couple of temples nearby and packed some food for dinner. Day 2 was much awaited day for me in this trip as we were going to visit Poovar Island. A drive of around 45 minutes from Trivandrum takes you to the nearest boat jetty to Poovar. The main attraction here is the boat cruise. I had booked online a lunch cruise. After visiting Amaravilla temple, we reached Poovar before 12 p.m. Very friendly people around. They patiently explained us everything during the cruise. I booked the cruise online with Poovar backwater cruise. They respond very quickly, promptly, reasonable rate as well. So you can go with that. We got a private boat with just 2 people, so it was very comfortable throughout the ride. We saw the confluence of Nayar River with Arabian Sea. This island is very close to that point. Beach, island, backwater, river and sea all meeting in a single locale casts a magical charm unique to Poovar. Beach here is a stretch of golden sands that separates backwater from the sea. Unfortunately, the beach is not suitable for swimming. Estuarine belt here is an area of strong currents throughout the year. But we walked around for a few minutes since it was very hot. We landed on the beach right in the noon. Poovar itself has a tradition of sea trade that can be traced back even to the days of King Solomon. Ancient texts describe Poovar as the port of Fir. King Martandavarma, the legendary king of Travancore, spent his days of exile here before winning back his throne. According to a popular story, the king one day saw flower petals floating along the river. He called the place Poovar, the river of flowers, and the name came into being from then on. Another interesting thing here is the floating restaurants and the backwaters. Watch out on the cost part as it won't be mentioned in the menu. They will suggest special dishes apart from the menu which will cost you minimum 3,000 bucks. I read about this before reaching there, but still we got trapped as my partner is a hardcore non-veg fan. And as always, I go headless due to the heat. I was exhausted already. But the view, oh my god, it still remains fresh in my mind. A must-visit island and boating in Trivandrum. Car comes to the rescue during heat, isn't it? A drive back to the town soon started. I relaxed for a while. The steering was under my partner's control. In a jiffy, I gained back my energy. Our next destination was Vizhinjam lighthouse, but then, as recommended by one of my colleagues, we stopped at Azhimala Shiva temple, which is on the way to Kovalam or Vizhinjam when you return from Poovar. Though it was very hot, it was worth the visit. It's a surreal blend, divinity and nature. The temple is noted for its 58 feet tall statue of Lord Shiva in the Gangadhareshwara form, all made in concrete. The massive structure with Shiva's hair flowing in the wind and holding goddess Ganga has a charm of its own and lends a magnificent appeal to the temple. As the name suggests, it is situated between the huge rocks and stands at the edge of the ocean. The sculpture was created by a 29-year-old artist, P.S. Devdattan, who is a native of Azhimala. It is the tallest in the state. The temple there is said to be 1200 years old, built in 8th century. It was quite crowded and we gave a skip as we had to reach the lighthouse before 6. But sadly, we were supposed to reach there before 5:30. They had already closed the entry. So ensure you reach the lighthouse at least before 5. A variation in my plan makes me upset immediately, and that is why we need a cool partner. The one who never works on the original plan but always has a plan B during emergency. So Kovalam beach is a few meters away, but my driving skill was tested the maximum in that road. Thanks again to my partner who has expertise in driving through up hills. I wanted to skip the usual tourist places in Trivandrum as I had already visited most of them. But coming to Kovalam beach is something never boring. And I tried something which I had never done before there. We both got into a speedboat safari for 15 minutes. Watching sunset from the boat, which was stopped in the middle of the waves, was an ultimate experience. We finished the sunset view by sitting on the rock at the side of the beach, then headed to the shopping street, though both of us are not shopping sprees. Relaxed at a coffee shop for a while, did some window shopping and headed back to room. If you're into drinking, you must not miss the local toddy shops in Kerala. There were a couple of good shops around Venpalavatam. You get good spicy food as well there. Okay, tiring, but a wonderful day ended there. Next day was kept open for random plans as we had only half day in hand. We visited one temple in the morning and hunted for almost an hour for a good breakfast place. Managed to find one open on the way back to hotel room and had some Kerala delicacies, though very average in taste. We checked out room a bit early as we had car to carry the luggage along with. We headed to Kanakakunnu Palace, but it was under renovation. I see people are shooting videos and clicking pics and nothing else, and it was quite humid. So I searched an alternate spot, which is Zoological Park, quite near to the palace. Said to be among the oldest of its kind in all of Asia, the zoo was built under the reign of former ruler of Travancore, Swati Tirunal Ramavarma. Dated to about 1857, one can still see some of the older structures that have been renovated over time. The finest avian species brought here from around the world dazzle your senses with an exorbitant display of colors. Throughout your walk, you are under a canopy of massive trees like mahogany, teak, and fig. There is a pond at the heart of the zoo where one can view nesting pelicans, storks, and herons in their natural habitat. The Trivandrum Zoo and Museum complex is situated in 55 acres of land. We also noticed Srichitra art gallery next to the zoo. In 2020, the government of Kerala embarked upon creating a new wing dedicated specially to the works of Raja Ravivarma, his brother C. Raja Ravivarma, his sister Mangalabai Tamburati, and other artists. The foundation stone for the new wing was laid by the Chief Minister of Kerala in November 2019. We were in a hurry to get back near to the station, so we winded up the hot, humid morning and rushed. Opposite to the Lulu Mall, there is a new Kerala hotel right at the side of the national highway. They provide traditional Kerala sadya, that is meals. Those who wants to try sadya any time of the year, this is one option. We still had time, but it was impossible to roam around in the humidity, so we returned the car and headed to the Kochuveli station. They have a decent AC waiting room, so we could rest for a while before we boarded the train back to Bangalore. That was all about the tour. So, goodbye Trivandrum, till we meet again. And you guys stay tuned till I come back with a new video. Bye-bye.